Hi everyone, today's April 22nd. Welcome to our third week of online classes. So before we kind of get going, I just wanted to talk about a few things. So I looked at your submissions for assignment 6 and honestly they were great. Definitely a few moments where I laughed a little bit too hard. Some great ideas, great use of technology, great use of using like titles and everything else that you've added into it. Anything from pets eating to toilets flushing, dryers running, was some good stuff. Now before we kind of move on to other things as well, please note that today's April 22nd. April 24th is the last day to drop classes. However, I would strongly encourage you to think about how much work you've already done into the course and how much you're going to get out of the course and out of the college credit, because that is what you're earning, prior to considering dropping the course. So far you've done assignments, you've done 5 assignments, including this last one, assignment 6. And well, 7 technically, because now you've done the prep assignment for the project. So that is a lot of work. Again, if you're missing any grades, you're concerned about projects that may have been left at school that you didn't get a chance to finish, please let me know. We'll work something out. Technology use. So I'm happy to see, I don't even know what it is, I'm happy to see that everyone's using tech. If you have a Mac or whatever at home, great. If you have an iPhone, that works too. If you have a PC, that's not a problem. And if your tech is a bit older, I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of a secret. No one outside of my immediate family knows this. So we're in 2020, right? Up until halfway through 2019, I've been using a 2013 MacBook Air, which I'm still using right now, for everything that I do. And the kind of content that I create is, I do a lot of work for weddings, I do a lot of work for corporate clients, and honestly it's been perfectly fine. Every single year I go back to, I should change my laptop, I should upgrade it, but you know what, it's been working just fine. I do use Premiere when I need to, and the way that I get around like Premiere being slow on a really old machine is I drop down the quality. When you look at the preview window, there's the quality selection like 1:1, 1:2, or 1:4. I just select 1:4, and then I run all of my files off of a USB drive, like a high-speed solid state drive, so that it doesn't get bogged up on a spinning hard drive, which I mean this one doesn't, but if you had one. So that's kind of that piece. So today we're going to be starting to work on the actual project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly demo how you can do voice recording on an iPhone, if that's what you have. If you don't, you can kind of fast forward this bit, because if you have a laptop or desktop with either iMovie or Premiere, you're good to go. So we're going to be working on this project for 2 weeks, which means that yes, I'm going to have a recording next week as well, and I'll be available to answer any of your questions. I'll be doing marking throughout as well, but this component is so big that I think it will take you 2 weeks worth of classes to complete it. So for this week, what I'm kind of expecting is you to start working on the actual audio recording and the dubbing. And then I think next week what we can do is you can start kind of editing everything, cutting everything down, making sure it fits, and then layering on the sound effects. So for this week, there's no marking, nothing to submit. You know, if you do decide that you want to do, you know, everything in one go, and you may do that, but as far as like class purposes for this week, again, it's just recording the audio. And then next week you kind of do everything else. Okay, so let's quickly jump into how to edit the audio or record the video on your phone. So this is just like a super quick tutorial on how to use iMovie on your iPhone to complete the project that we're working on. So just look up iMovie, launch it, create new project, new movie. These are obviously my gallery roll. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find my right clip that I've already airdropped onto my phone. Okay, and we're back. So let's see what it is.
Hello, Peter. What's happening?
So the first thing we're going to do is eventually we're going to detach the audio from the video. So we're going to click detach. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to record our voiceover. So obviously for here, you're going to be using your phone mics, like your wired headset or your AirPods or whatever else you have. But for this purpose, I'm just going to record using the internal audio.
Hello, Peter. What?
Okay, so he says hello, Peter, from about here.
Hello, Peter.
And I'm going to do plus voiceover. Hello, Peter. What's happening? Okay, so let's review it.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
What's happening?
Not bad. We can take it and then just drag it over just a smidgen.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
What's happening?
Okay, so maybe I'll redo that one. From here, so new voiceover. Hello, Peter. What's happening?
Peter.
Hello, Peter.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, so this is pretty good. So we'll take
What's
that.
happening? We have sort of a prop.
And then let's do the next one. And obviously this is where your script comes in really useful, because then you can kind of see what's coming up next and where to start it from. Okay, so next one, voiceover. We have sort of a problem here.
We have sort of a problem here.
Yeah, you.
Okay, and then you just add those on. Now, if we wanted to add an additional layer, we would do audio. I don't have any sound effects, but then that's how you would add it in. You would add it into the background. Or if you want to, you could do, for example, here, you could, like for this one, he's writing, right? So I would take a pen, right? So he's writing here. So what I would do is plus voiceover, record.
Peter.
Hello, Peter.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Right, and that's how we add the sound effects. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Afterwards, we put that into the background recording, so let's see.
Peter. What's happening?
Hello, Peter. What's happening?
We have sort of a problem here.
Okay, perfect. And now what we do is detach. And just delete. This one, what we can do is we can lower the volume a little bit. And let's see.
Peter. What's happening? We have sort of a problem here.
And then if you want to add more recordings, you just do those as well. So like whenever you choose to do it. And that's how you do it on the phone. And then afterwards, after you're done, you hit done. And you hit export, and then whatever you want to do. So you want to export the project. So actually, sorry, you want to save the video, and then you save it onto your files, and then you can, from there, as long as you're on Wi-Fi, you can upload it to DC Connect, or submit it in a different way. What you could also do, if you really want to, is you could create a private YouTube link, and then you can send that over as well, if that's easier for you as well. And the reason why I say private is just so that nobody else has access to it, like whoever you decide to share the link with. Okay, I hope that helps, and have fun doing this. Okay everyone, so that was a quick demo of how to record your project on your iPhone. As you see, it's not that difficult. The way you will go about obtaining the video, there's a number of methods to do it. So if you have access to a computer, be super careful. If you do it, you could rip the video from YouTube using one of like the those online converters. However, they're full of potential spam and other malware that you gotta watch out for. So then your other option is, if you have a Mac, or actually a PC will do it too, you can do a screen recording of the video itself, kind of the same way that we did in QuickTime, which is you launch QuickTime, you go File, New, Screen Recording, you select the area and you record it. And then finally, the last and the worst option, but also acceptable if you're in a pinch and just can't figure it out, is play that clip on like a screen, like a TV screen or a different computer or monitor. Hold up your phone, be super steady, and just record it. The best thing to do would probably be to prop your phone onto something so that it's being held, so that your hands aren't like just going all over the place the entire time. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I try to get back to emails as quickly as I can. Again, if you are considering dropping the course, I'd encourage you to look at how much work you've already put in. If there are some gaps, again, let me know and we'll look at it together. And yeah, that's about it. And until next week we're going to start doing the editing portion. I'll have a little bit of video clip for the lesson as well. And we'll go from there. Okay, have fun, stay safe, until next time.